The timeless lesson that underpins this entire story is a truth that no villain who clings to evil can escape. That no matter how all-consuming evil is, no matter how many lives it destroys and lands it corrupts, it is always doomed to fail in the end. Evil, even evil that is ingrained into the very fabric of the universe, is in opposition to the existence of the universe. Malice that seeks to warp and end all life, so long as there is life left to warp and end, will always be destroyed. For so long as there are people left with the will to live and love, there will always be people ready to fight the injustice that seeks to grind them down into nothing, even if that evil is as great as the likes of Aku. And Aku is as evil as they come. For how can he not be? He is quite literally the manifestation of evil, a shape-shifting master of darkness and the shogun of sorrow, whose cruelty and malice are only limited by the medium we find him in. For if a character like him were found in a more mature setting, there's no doubt that the hell we see him unleashing in this story would have been amplified tenfold, with the sounds of the wind replaced by the wails of his many victims, and the oceans of every world he touched soaked in the blood of the slain. Perhaps, as a sapient being, Aku was capable of doing good, but simply chose not to. A creature who was far more comfortable reveling in the suffering he caused than he was in even thinking about engaging in the smallest acts of kindness. But perhaps he was also incapable of good, bound by his very nature to embody the evil he was born from, and doomed to walk this path of destruction, whether he wanted to or not. No matter what the case may be though, it stands that Aku, demon lord of the entire universe, is a character that will surely stand the test of time as being one of the most evil creatures in all of fiction. An entity that embodies every villainous trait that one can imagine to the utmost degree. A creature who one can find no sympathy or understanding for due to the nature of his person and the gravity of his actions. For to gaze into the flaming visage of Aku and the world he created is to gaze into the darkest pits of evil.